What is going on today, folks? January 28th, 2026. Let's see what we got in store for us today. We got some squigglies. Some squigglies. Okay, let me get the environment set up and then we can talk about the approach. I'm going to get rid of these and then I'm just going to take that background and I'm going to apply it here. So it seems like we got ourselves some lines that curve. I'm tempted to initial thoughts are like radial gradients for these light purple and dark purple semicircles. And just you gotta position them. Um, but also you need to clip them somehow. So that's going to be the challenge here, I believe. What else do we got? I don't know. Let's see. Those straight lines at the bottom, that could be a linear gradient. Um, from right to left. What else? Okay, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna split this into two. What we're gonna do is I'm going to see, let's go background black, and then we'll do a margin of 50. But I kind of want, what if I did a margin of 0? Okay. As at the top, right and left, let's do 125, 10, maybe 10, 0. Oh, 130 maybe? Okay, so here's my dilemma. If I want to do the dark purple, let oh my God, just so many thoughts. I'm gonna split this into two. So this is going to be the background, which is everything that you see in black here. And I'm gonna use that to get these two light purple semicircles using radial gradient. I'll space them out. Then, actually, I need to push this down a little bit more. Let's do 160 maybe. 190. Oh, 180. Okay. And now in this area that's not colored, um, this area that's black now, which is exactly where these dark purple lines are, I'm going to have two gradients here. I'm going to have a linear gradient that goes from the right to left that kind of fills in these lines, and then a repeating radial gradient that kind of does this purple, the dark purple semicircles. It should clip above that. So let's just see how this turns out. So I'm gonna do, let's start with, and I'm gonna make this a, yeah, whatever. Let's just get started. I have a linear gradient, so linear gradient, and that's gonna be from purple, like the dark purple, to transparent to the dark purple, and we're gonna make this 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And with this is about, we go from 10 to 40, so that's about 30 pixels. We'll go 30 px, 0 to, so that's 30. No, that's, so 40 to 360 is 220 to 20. So if I add 220 to 30, so 250. And then this one will be 0. Wait, 350? Fantastic. So those are there. Now, on top of that, or under, doesn't matter, I have a radial gradient, and that's going to be the essentially transparent. We'll go to the dark purple to transparent. We are going to offset it, but we also need to, I think it's about 30, it's about for 30 pixels. So we'll go 0. I don't think I need anything there. Oh, I do, actually. I lied. 30px. No. What is it? What is this? If we go 30 to 50, 20. So the radius is 20. So that means we should probably do here 20 pixels. And then we'll do 1Q. We'll just make it circle 1Q. And then 20 pixels. And then since it's 30, we'll go 50, well 0, and then 50px. And then that's perfect. So now we just need to kind of offset it. And how are we going to do that? I'll move it. First of all, I'll just go 0, 0, and then I'll do the slash. And I'll make it, so 30 plus 40 plus 30, so 60, 100. It's about 100 pixels wide px, and then 100 px. That would make it just like that. And I don't want that. I want it spread out a little bit. So if I go 200, first of all, let me just do 200 here. They need to be maybe closer together. 150 maybe. 150. A little bit less, 140 maybe. Okay, 140, and now we just got to move it up. So if I go minus 30 is the thickness of the ring, plus 20, which is half that, like the radius of the center, that's 50. So if we go 50px, sorry. So we have it there. We just need to push it out a little bit. We need to push it out a little bit. So I'm gonna do, well, let's see how many. Let's go 50. No, let's go 25px. How are we looking? Maybe 45, 50. Fantastic. And now if we bump this to 200, for example, 150, 200, oh, 200. And if we just bring this up, what if we did 0? 100? Okay. So we got that. Now I want to do essentially the same as this, but on the inverse side at the top. And if it appears below, then I have to kind of, where I have transparent, I need to fill it in with this blue. Let's keep going. So I'll do a background here of radial gradient, same story, same dimensions. You know what? I'll just copy this, but I'll tweak it so that instead of the 5, oh god, light. Okay, so perfect, no problem. Now I just need to make the space bigger between them. So maybe if I go 250, and then let's reset this to 0, 0. All right, maybe 300. So if I reset it to 0, 0, okay, if I go negative 50px, negative 75, so negative 75, negative 65, that sounds about right, and then I need to push it down 10px, maybe 20, 30. Okay, so it's actually still off, so I need to push it maybe about 30 pixels over, so 280. 280, and then now I gotta bring it back a little bit, which means 65, 50, nope, 65, 75, 85, 75, 80 is probably the sweet spot. Beautiful. So now here I need to put maybe this color as the background. Let's go. Fantastic. Let's see what we come up with. 100% please. Amazing. Fantastic. I was actually a little bit nervous. Let me just now clean up all of this. Okay, and then all of the instances of the and then all of the instances of spaces after the brackets, and then what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. That's on here, so we can go and get rid of all the spaces here. Actually get rid of this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 273. Submit one more time. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah. 11 minutes, 25 seconds. I'm okay with that. 100%. This was fun. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.